afternoon. Last week we had done target 2 from question 1 to question 15. So today we are continuing with question 16. Hopefully we should be able to get up to question 25. Now in question 16, we have a carton is packed with 220 packets, each weighing 500 grams. A pickup was loaded with 200 such cartons, and you are asked what is the total load in tons. I want us to underline the keywords. We have 20 packets, each weighing 500 grams, that is key, and then 200 such cartons were packed in that pickup. And then the question is, what was the total load? Total load is key. So we need to get the weight of the 20 packets, the weight in the carton. So the first step is weight in the carton, And how do we get the weight in the carton? The weight in the carton we will get by multiplying 20, because there are 20 pieces and each is weighing 500 grams. And remember, we have to convert, our answer has to be in tons. Back into your mind, you should remember that. So 20 times 500, this is going to give us 10,000 grams. 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3 zeros. 4 zeros. 4 zeros. So it should be 10,000 grams, which when you convert to kilograms, you divide by 1,000. You divide by 1,000. So you are going to get 10 kg. So each carton is weighing 10 kg, and you have 200 such cartons. So the total weight in the cartons will be 10, because each one is weighing 10 times 200, because there are 200 pieces. So they are all going to weigh 2,000 kilograms. And remember, the question is the total load in tons, so you have to convert kg into tons, and I know you know how to do that. And you divide this by 1,000 to get your answer in tons. So answer in tons, this implies that 2,000 kg you divide by 1,000, so that you can convert this into tons, and this is going to give you 2 tons. So the answer to that question was 2 tons. Remember, 1 ton, this should be a reminder, is equals to 1,000 kg. So the solution to question number 16 is 2 tons. That is the total load that is carried in the pickup. Then we go to the next question. The next question is question 17. Question 17 is just here below me. And question 17 is talking about a cyclist. A cyclist left home at 9:25 a.m. and took 1 hour 40 minutes to travel to town. He stayed there for 1 hour before he cycled back. The time he took to travel back was 20 minutes more than he had taken to travel to town. The question is, at what time did he reach home? So we need to underline the keywords. Took 1 hour 40 minutes to travel to town. Stayed there for 1 hour. That is very key. And then the time he took to travel back. That is very key. So he left home. Departure from home. This is the solution. Departed at 9:25 a.m. Hours, minutes. So 9:25 is the departure time, and he took 1 hour 40 minutes to travel to town. This is time to travel. It took 1 hour 40 minutes. So we need to add these two. And remember, when we are adding hours, anything past 60 minutes is converted into an hour. So when we add these two, this becomes 5, this becomes 6, and then this becomes 10. But remember what we have said, if it is past 59, then past 59 minutes, 59 becomes into an hour. So this has to be converted into an hour by subtracting 60 here and then adding 1 here. So when we do that, then this will be 5 and this will be 0 and this will be 11:05 a.m. So that is the time that he arrived in town. Then he stayed in town for 1 hour. We are still continuing, 1:00 hour. So the time that he departed from town back home will be at 12:05. 12:05, remember now it's PM past midday. So 12:05 he departed from town to go back home. And the time he took to travel back home was 20 minutes more than the time he had taken to travel to town. So the time he had taken to travel to town, we were given as 1 hour 40 minutes. And it took 20 minutes more to travel back home. So this time will be 1 hour 40 plus 20 minutes. And this is going to give us 60, and this will be 1 hour. So this 60 is converted into an hour, and therefore he took 2 hours. 1 hour is added to here, and this one becomes 00:00, and this one becomes 2. We add 1, and here we subtract 60. So we get 2 hours to travel. He took 2 hours to travel back home. So from the time that he left the town, he took 2 hours, 200 hours to travel back home, and therefore he arrived home at 14:05 hours. 14:05 hours. So if we are asked to give our answer in AM and PM, then we will subtract 12:00 so that we are able to get that he got home at 2:05 PM. So the time he got home is 2:05 PM, and this is our answer for question 17. We go to question 18. Question 18. Question 18. From your papers, please read question 18. I can't hear you. I can't hear. I'm just waiting to hear from you. Question 18. Then let me read. Question 18 is a diagram. It's a diagram. And we have, I hope I can be able to draw it very well. We have a diagram there. And it is a diagram that looks like this. And it's like this. We are told that is equals to that, it's equals to that, it's equal to that. This is 14 meters. And from here to here is 25 meters, and then this is shaded. And we are supposed to look for the perimeter of that piece of land. So perimeter, remember perimeter is distance round a figure. Perimeter is equals to distance round a figure. So this diagram, we are supposed to get the perimeter. This is number 18. You're supposed to get the perimeter of this diagram. This is very simple. When you see this is telling you that this distance from here to here is equals to from here to here. So this is still 14, and this is still 14, and this is still 14. Now, since we are told we are looking for perimeter, then it's quite easy. It's quite easy. The distance that is going to travel from here to here, I want you to take note of that. And the distance that is going to travel from here to here will be a full circumference of a circle. So will be a full circumference. So the distance from here to here and from here to here will be given by the circumference of that circle, because it's of the same diameter, circumference. And that circumference will be given by pi d, and pi is 22/7, and our d is 14. So this becomes 1, this becomes 2. So the distance, this distance and this distance becomes 44 meters. Then since we want to get the distance around the figure, we can start from here. We will cover that distance and then cover 25. Remember, this is already calculated, it's here. And then we add 25 meters, which is here. And then this is already covered by the 44. And then this gives us 69. Then we add this distance from here to here, which is 14. So that gives us 3, and this gives us 83. And then this distance from here to here is the same like from there to there, so this is also 25 meters. So we add 25, and then we get 8, we get 108, and then we get this distance here, which is also 14. This is also 14, and we are back to our position. That is where we started, and therefore we have traveled right through the distance, and this is going to give me 122 meters as the distance that we have traveled all through that way, all through and back to our position. So the perimeter of that diagram is 122 meters. Then we go to question 19. Question 19. And I hope you are taking note and you are keen. In question 19, there's also a diagram. This is called a cuboid. So it's a rectangular prism also. You can call it a rectangular prism, and it's also called a cuboid. So that distance is 2 meters, this is 1.5 meters, and this distance is 0.4 meters, and we are asked to get the volume. So we need the volume in centimeter cubed. So the easier way is to convert these into centimeters first, and so that we get our answer into centimeter cubed. So this is the same as 200 centimeters, this is the same as 150 centimeters, and this is 40 centimeters. Remember, volume of a cuboid, volume of any shape, is given by the area of cross-section times height. That is the formula for the area of any shape. The cross-section is, if we cut this diagram this way, what we see there is the cross-section. And we can cut into several pieces. So those small areas, once you combine them, that becomes the area of the area of one cross-section multiplied by the height. The height in our case would be 1.5. So the area of our cross-section, this is 40, because this is 40, which is equals to this. So our area of the cross-section will be given by 200 times 40, and then this one will be multiplied by the height, which is this, which is 150. And this is going to give me 8. And how many zeros? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 times 15 and a 0. So we take 15 times 8. This is going to give me 120. 120, and how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that becomes our answer in centimeter cubed. It was quite simple as that. Then we go to number 20. This is number 19, sorry. Yes, number 19. Then we go to number 20. We hope we'll get up to question 25. I'm trying to rush because it's lunchtime. So, and Teacher Jenny is there smiling at me. So she's my co-teacher. So question 20. Question 20. A motorist covered part of his journey at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. So the speed, 60 kilometers per hour, and the time that he took was 2.5 hours. So 2.5 hours. He then increased the speed. So we must first look at that. So increased speed. He increased his speed to 80 kilometers per hour. 80 kilometers per hour. And covered the remaining part for 1.5 hours. Time 1.5 hours. What distance did he cover? So we need to get the distance. And remember this relationship. I'm very sure you know about this relationship where we have D and S and T. That relationship, that triangle. This means that distance is given by speed times time. Speed is given by distance over time, and time is given by distance over speed. So here we must look at the distance that he had covered there, because that is the parameter that we are not given. We have speed, we have time, so we look for distance. And the same case with here, we look for distance, and then we add the two distances. So what is the distance here? So distance 1. You can call it distance 1 will be speed times time. Make this into an improper fraction. That will be 5/2, so that our answer will be in kilometers. And this is going to be 150 kilometers. Then distance 2, still speed times time is 80 times this one, you make it into an improper fraction, 3/2, and this is going to give you 120 kilometers. So the total distance will be distance 1 plus distance 2, which will be 150 plus 120 to give us a total distance of 270 kilometers. So the total distance that he covered is 270 kilometers. We go to question 21. Question 21. And I hope you are still quarantined. You are still staying at home. A crying call is kaa nyumbani. Kaa nyumbani, hapana randa huko. Question 21. Question 21 inasema a cylindrical rod has a diameter of 40 centimeter and a height of 10 centimeters. So we have a cylindrical rod. It's a rod. Remember we said it's important that we draw the figure. The diameter is 14. So this is 14. And the height is 10. Both are in centimeter. So this is 14 centimeter. So we are looking for the surface area. Remember surface area. This will be a closed cylinder. Surface area of a closed cylinder, because we look for the surface area of the top and the bottom. So this is a closed cylinder. Will be given by the area at the top and the area of the bottom and the curved surface. So that will be 2 pi r squared plus pi dh. I know you know the formula. So we just insert the figures now. So this will be 2 times 22 over 7 times, what is our R? This is our D. So our R is 7. And when you do that, this is going to give you 154 times 2 is 308. And then pi dh is 22 over 7 times d. Our d is 14 and our h is 10. So this goes into 2, so that is 440 centimeter. We added 440 here. So this gives us 748 centimeter squared. Remember, it's an area, it's a surface area. So that gives us 748 centimeters squared. We go to question 22. I said I'm moving very fast because I am squeezed for time. So we go to question 22. We are going up to 25. 22 is that in a farm there are 36 chicken. In a week, 16 of them lay K eggs and the rest lay K plus 2. How many eggs are laid together in a week? So we have 36 chicken. So 16 of them, 16 chicken, they lay K eggs. And the rest here will be how many? 36 minus 16, so 20 chicken. They lay K plus 2 eggs each. So how many eggs are laid together? So 16 chicken. So for the 16, the total from 16 chicken will be given by 16 times K, which will be 16K eggs. And then the total from the remainder, and the remainder we have found that the remainder is 20. From 20 chicken will be given by 20 times K plus 2. And remember, the K plus 2 is multiplying, this is multiplying both. So these, once you open up the brackets, will be 20K plus 40. So the total for the week from all chicken will be equals to the ones from the 16 chicken we add to the ones from the 20 chicken, and that will be that 16K plus 20K plus 40. Put the right terms together, we have 36K plus 40 eggs that will be laid for the week. We go to the next question, which is question 23. Question 23 is also an algebra question. Question 23 will also be an algebra question. And then we go to 24, and once we are through with 25. So 23, question number 23, we have a rectangle. A rectangle. This is side 2p plus 4. This is a p centimeter. And this other side is p plus 6 centimeter. And this side can also be expressed as 4p plus 12 centimeter. So we are given this rectangle, and we asked how longer is the length and the width in centimeter. So the difference between how longer is the length and the width in centimeter. When you encounter such a question, the first thing that you need to do is look for p. And for you to be able to get p, then you know this is a rectangle, and one of the properties of a rectangle is that opposite sides are equal. So this side is equals to this side. So we therefore can say 2p plus 4 is equals to 4p minus 12. Sorry, this is not plus, this is minus 12. Minus 12. Yes. So we open up the brackets, then we have 2p plus 8 is equals to 4p minus 12. We bring 12 to this other side and take 2p to that other side, and therefore we have 4, we are taking p's to the other side and 12 to this side. So what we are going to have is 8 plus 12. This becomes plus is equals to 4p minus 2p. And this will be 20 and this will be 2p. So our value of p is 10. So we have got 10 by dividing 20 by 2. So our p is 10. So we insert where we have p, we put 10, we put 10 and we put 10. This is going to be, work out what is in the brackets first. 10 plus 4, that is 14. 14 times 2, this side will be 28. Is it 28 if we insert here? Yes, because this is 40 minus 12, which will still be 28. So 28 is equals to 28. So we have checked and we have seen that we are accurate, and this other side will be 10 plus 6, which will be 16. So how much longer is the length than the width? How much longer? How much longer means that we do a comparison, a subtraction. So it will be 28 minus 16, which is 12 centimeter. So the length is 12 centimeter longer than the width. Question number 24. 24, remember what I've been telling you, that in KCP questions on algebra will be about five or six questions. We have already done 2, so we have a third one that is coming up in question number 24. Question 24 is algebra by substitution, and we are given f, the value of f is equals to 4, g is equals to 6, and h is equals to g plus 1. And we are asked, we need to get the value of a half 2f plus 3g plus 4h. This is question number 24. Close the brackets. Now the first thing that we need to do when you encounter such question is to look for the value of h, the unknown. And for us to be able to get the value of h, it will be 6 plus 1, because g is given. So h is equals to 7. Then we just substitute our values from what is given. So we are going to rewrite again by inserting the values. 2 times 4 plus 3 times 6 plus 4 times 7. Now remember, multiplication comes before addition, so we have to multiply first what is within the brackets and then add. So this will be 8 plus 18 plus 28. And when we do that, this is going to give me 46. 46 plus 8 is 54. That is what is the brackets, and then we multiply that by a half. A half multiplied by that, and this is going to give me a value of 27. The last question. The last question is question number 25. Is also an algebra question. You asked what is the value of x. What is the value of x in 4x minus 8 is equals to 2x plus 20. 2x plus 20. So we are looking for the value of x. What is x? Now, when you encounter such a question, you put the right terms together, and remember once you go to the other side of the equal sign, the sign changes. So let's put our x on the left hand side for x minus 2x, because this has changed the sign, is equals to 20. When this goes to the other side, becomes a plus. and therefore this is 2x, sorry, not 4x. So this becomes 2x is equals to 28, therefore our value of x is 28 over 2, which is 14. So our value of x is 14, and those were very simple questions. So we have done up to question 25. We hope that you're going to do the rest later. Have a good day.